Here we go. So I am going to take you with me for a small trip to the shop so you can see how expensive or how cheap Norway is. It's up to you to make a decision because I don't know. You probably have a lot of money in your pocket, so what is expensive for us could be cheap for you. But anyway, Norway is really, really expensive. So I'm gonna bring you with me and I'm gonna just have a quick one. So as you can see, yeah, I just live behind here, and this is River Alta, and as you can see from the other side, the city where I'm living now is called Kristiansand. It's south part of Norway, and as you can see that road right there, it's called E18, E for European, and it runs from all the way from North Island, yeah, or to all the way to Scotland, no, to Russia, actually, yes, and then comes to Scotland. After Scotland, it comes to oh my God, you have to Google this, but anyway, Scotland, and then comes to Norway, Sweden, and Finland. But there are two places I have forgotten. So anyway, I don't want to give you details that you can Google, but I will link some things you can check. So it's always good to have some information and get to know something. And it's quite long. I think it's 1,870 kilometers long. In miles, I have no idea. I use kilometers myself, and we use kilometers a lot here. So, so I'm gonna take you with me, and you can decide how you think of Norway. So, as you may notice here, it's very normal that people just park cars almost anywhere in in the street. It's not so much stealing that happens compared to other cities. And as you may notice, it's only 4:30 in the evening, and there is darkness, and there are no people in the streets. But even during the day, there is not so many people. Even though Kristiansand is supposed to be, I think, the fifth biggest city in Norway, you still can't see people in the streets, as you can see. Okay? But we are going to use this one because it's more beautiful here. It's more beautiful. And that part is actually very new in Kristiansand. And those apartments are pretty expensive, I have to say that. That's a new bridge that connects those apartments and the city. It's just a walking bridge. It's pretty beautiful. To say it's very normal here in Norway to just have people walking in the evening, like having walks is just very, very normal. Which back in my country, it's not very normal, just people walking. Yeah, it's not. At least they have to walk because they're going somewhere, not just because they want to have a walk. If you may notice, a lot of apartments don't even have curtains, and not just the apartments that are up high. Next time I'm gonna take another shot, another trip up there, and it's a trip, and the houses are not apartments, so they're quite, on the ground level. And people don't put curtains, some people, so you can just see what's happening inside the apartment. You can see it's beautiful though. It's nice but beautiful. So I will not talk of a particular thing. I'll just talk of, as I walk, when I see something, then I can talk about it. And you can always tell me what you want us to talk about. And like I said, I have a very bad cold, so please bear with me. But I wanted to bring you Now this is the very end part of Christian. This is not the city. This is like more of residential places, but the city is very few minutes from here. So I'm going to take you there. We are going to be there soon. As you can see, I've changed I'm going on another street now. This, as I said, it's called Elve Gata. Elve is river, Gata is street. So let's see. As you can see, not so many people yet. Another thing you may ask, or I may say, is that Norway is one of the most, not just expensive, but one of the richest countries in the world. And like my culture shock, when I came here, I expected everybody to drive big cars, because that's what I was thinking, you know, if you're rich, then you drive a big car. But that's not the case. If you may notice, the cars are pretty just normal size, so not anything big, because the bigger the car, the more it costs you, especially when it comes to paying for everything, and that includes the boost when you're passing different places and entering in different cities. Yeah, so and Norwegians are very, very careful and very practical when it comes to money. Like I said, you can see no curtains. You can basically see what people are doing in the house, and I don't think I can see they're watching TV. And you know, that can only mean one thing. It can mean that people feel very, very safe. Now I'll show you something. This is pretty normal way of people moving from around in the city or even outside the city. And what you just have to do is you pay, and where your money finishes, you drop it there. You just leave it there. Another person, like for example, if I knew how to ride it, I could, and I wanted to use it, I could have just put some money, take it, whatever I want, I just leave it there. You don't have to put it a specific place. And that tells a lot about Norwegians' culture. It's a trust-based society. As you can see, that's someone's house. I don't want to show people's houses. I think that's lack of respect, but I just want to show you that when I look, I can see what they're doing. They're watching TV, they're eating. Now I'm almost near the city, so I'll take you. As you can see, there are a few people just walking. I'll also show you something about the number plates. So if you may notice, some number plates are green and the rest are white. And the reason is, I don't know how to explain this. For example, if you're driving like a Range Rover, a big car, and you want the two seats, you only want to use the front seats, and the rest of the place, the behind is not, you're not gonna use, so you have like a mesh, I don't know what I say. So it's almost like you can't sit 4 people in that car, and you pay less, of course, when it's like that. So some people have it like that. So it could be a working car or just that normal kind. So just to find a place to cross the road. Once I cross the road, I will continue. So this is the road that comes to the city. So you can see there's quite a big kind of traffic. Yeah, just need to press here. It's not working. And so we are going to go to the city and we'll see how it is in the city. We started already with the Christmas lights, so you can see. It's pretty beautiful, don't you think so? We started, I think, almost the beginning of November. So, yep, I'm gonna go almost to the central part of the city, then turn around and go to the shop and go back home. My hands are starting to get really cold. Oh, I can't almost feel them. But anyway, this is just supposed to be a small trip to the city, but has ended up being, yeah, how it is. But it's good. I can take you with me. And as you can see, not so many people in the city. No. Yeah. So there's a lot happening. This is like a very beautiful park, especially summertime. But now they are putting on lights. So they're supposed to put some lights on that tree. Yep. And this is a church. It's a very old church. I don't want to talk about it because I do not know exactly how old it is, but I can always check. This is typical Christmas time. We have these small houses where people sell different things for Christmas. Could be chocolate, could be clothes, all sorts of things. So people sell. And this is like the middle of the city. There. Summertime days, it's beautiful. A lot of people sit here or there. There is a church. It's been under construction for almost 1 year now. We still don't have a lot of people walking. But that's the library. That's my favorite place to go sitting. Probably you've seen a lot of pictures of the church. It doesn't look so beautiful right now because it's dark, but oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful church, especially inside. See, the restaurants are quiet. Yeah, you should. I mean, I can own the phone. Oh, that's beautiful. As you can see. Lots of people take pictures there. So yeah, Kristiansand is a very small city. It's very small. But if you come from other cities or towns in Norway, you will think, oh, it's a big one. Because like where I lived before, it was so small. I think we were like 45,000 people. And here is the main street. Yeah. And there. It's called Markensgata. Yeah. So I can shop some food. And, oh, how expensive is things? Let me see. It's not. Oh yeah. Like you can see this outfit here. It's how much? It's actually on sale. It's 2,200. 200. That's around 22. I'm not sure if that's just a trouser. No, I think it's a whole outfit. That's around 25,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah. And of course we have Zara. That's question, are clothes actually expensive in Norway? Let's see for Zara how much a trouser costs. That's around 4,000, maybe 4,500 in Kenya. But it's on sale, as you can see. It has had so many. Yeah. So, in Norway, it's very interesting because when it comes to clothes, you can find very cheap clothes like this trouser now. That's around 299. That's, I don't know. You multiply by, I think, 12 or 11. So that's around maybe 3,400, something close to that. Yeah. I have no idea, but at least you see, you have an idea what I mean. So it's not that bad, but it's also maybe not the kind you'd buy for that much in Kenya. Something like this is like this kind of top. Yes, it's like, yeah, you do your math, multiply by 12. So let me pick a few things and see how it goes. So I've told you, you just have to multiply everything by 12. Okay, these things, you know them, and that's how much they cost. If you don't know what they are, in my language we call them nadi. That's how much they cost. But I want to show you what, like onions. Like now you can see this is only 19 krona the whole bag, yet just these two is 18. So this is 18 krona, and the whole bag is 19. So it's all about quality and organic and blah blah blah. So you can see something like avocado. I think that's one thing you'll be shocked about. Yeah, 2 avocados cost that much. And one avocado also can cost almost the same. So you see, these are two, these are one, and so every time you shop, you have to be careful what you pick, because you may think, oh, just because it's one, it costs less. No, I had to learn the hardest way. But yeah, you come around, if I can say it that way. We'll not even talk about alcohol because it's way damn expensive. I don't know what is normal in Kenya. I can see. I'll show you someday. For example, look, yeah, like one piece of this cost how much? 44. Oh my god. Yeah, it costs 44. That's around 600 Kenya shillings. Now you see a Corona one stick, how much it costs. It's damn expensive alcohol. So Norwegians have a tendency of going to Sweden or Denmark and buying lots and lots of alcohol. So they call it haritur, where they just go and buy some alcohol, snooze, cigarettes. But other things can be quite cheap, especially for kids. What is expensive and what should not be expensive is what should not be expensive in Kenya is what is cheap here. So I will see. For example, I don't know, but anyway, stuff like for cleaning, those are cheap things. So I think I'm down for now. If you have, I will show you in case there's anything else I think. Or I'll show you something that is from Kenya that is so expensive. You see, cashew nuts, just that one stick, which is only how many? It's not. It's 280 grams. It costs that much. 85 krona. That's almost like 1,000 Kenya shillings. And macadamia the same. But this is from which country? It's not from Norway, but it must come from I don't know. It's definitely from another country. Norway almost doesn't have any. It doesn't have some of these things. Almost everything is imported in Norway. You see, like let's see, Jacob's cashew nuts, macadamia, and you see they even write damia. I think it's macadamia. Is from which country? They don't say, because once they bring it here now they say it's from Oslo. It's not from Oslo, but 180. Yeah. Anyway, you have a clue how things are expensive. Look at this. Just nuts, normal nuts. I think I'm done shopping now, so I'm gonna go and pay. But at least you have a clue how things happen here. And you see, yeah. So to do start from there. So I'm just gonna pay, and I'm gonna you can see you have to do your own what do you call it, everything here. Just give me a minute. So yeah, I get back to you. Just finished shopping. I need to put them in everywhere. Hello. So I finished shopping, and you can see they almost don't need a cashier because everybody does their own. They do. Just go to the cashier on you're your own cashier. But of course, randomly sometimes they do check just in case you cheat. So, but most, like I said, it's a society based on trust. So rarely will you find someone coming on to you to check like if you're cheating or something like that. It's very rare, or at least I have never found myself in that situation. So yes, I have to say that I'm going home again, and I think it's not interesting to take you to the same route. It's gonna be quite a walk, but it's all worth it. Oh my god, and it's raining. Yes. So I have to say thank you for coming along, and I hope it's not so boring. Next time you have to tell me what you want me to post, or if you have any questions specifically, let me know. I'll do it. I'm glad to do it. So I have to say Hada, which is goodbye, and have a good night.